gone in really bad, that one. And they all line up, so it's something to do with the window. It's probably in the wrong place. That's what I mean, just don't video any of this, it's not a thing. Let's double check.
Here goes nothing. This week we're working on a really exciting project. We are taking these single glazed windows out and replacing them with double glazed thermal break windows.
Then turn right.
How do I turn right?
Being cute, it's just there. It's just there. So close and so far away. Before we could try installing a window, we needed to run to B&Q to get some supplies for that and for a temporary door that we're making for the bow, since Mike removed the old ones but we haven't made the new ones yet. We've got to keep the water out.
Over the ridge, isn't it?
Hang on.
I can't hang on, I'm at a roundabout, babe.
Get southwest on boat.
No, right.
Oh, really?
When we got to the boat, we found quite a lot of water in the bow, but we think that's because Mike grinded off most of the filler that was on the bow floor so that we could get to the hatch, which allows access to the water tank. And now the bow floor isn't high enough for the water to reach the drainage holes. Go figure. But we got the water out and Mike got to work making the temporary door. We have to get rid of the stern doors because they're so rusty, so I had the idea to repurpose the bow doors into stern doors, and we're going to make wooden ones for the bow. All in due time. My mom's come with the tea.
Oh, gorgeous. You should know me. A cup of tea or a cup of coffee?
Can I have tea, please?
Tea. Colin, do you want a coffee? Mike? Cup of tea. I look a bit cool.
Gotta look cool.
I look cool. I can't have my fringe back. Colin, you go turn back round again. Once I get your bottom in.
Oh, that's okay. My best feature.
So the idea here was to try fitting one window before we paint the boat and fit the rest, so that we could just understand how to do it. But to be honest, I think we also were just really eager to see one actually in the boat. Wow. Oh my goodness, it looks so different.
It looks nice from out here. That looks really nice.
Let me go and see what it looks like inside. Can you still hold it or
yeah,
not?
I've got it.
Let me take this with me so it doesn't blow away. Actually, go and see what it looks like in here. Oh my word, it looks so different. Up till now, we've done a lot of foundational work like treating rust and insulating, which isn't very satisfying, so it's exciting to finally do something that gives a little instant gratification.
So that's them open.
Nice.
But you can also take them right out. If I've forgotten how you do it.
I was afraid that they were going to look like tacky gold,
No.
but these look like a nice kind of brassy
Oh
gold.
yeah, you take them out like that.
Wow.
There you go.
That's it.
One big
So in
opening.
the summer you can have a big
Yeah.
window.
All of them are like it.
Every single one.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
They're so much better. And they're double glazed.
Yeah.
And the thermal break,
Mm.
Wow.
which helps to prevent
Just remember to put
condensation.
them back in if it rains.
Yes. I'm happy with that.
Me too.
We did a thing before, we tried to drill these out, and once I slipped once and it took a little chunk out of that, and it was then really nice windows. So this time around I've taken the glass out to make this a lot lighter to hold up. I'm also going to use this, it's like a chalk marking tool, you can buy them in Screwfix tool station, Howdens. And you push it in and it will squirt chalk onto whatever you are the workpiece behind, so that we can see to then drill the hole. So I don't have to hold this up here basically. It's a little bit safer, a little bit quicker. I can drill them all out and not worry about slipping the drill or going into that. Yeah. So like this one here and this one. So that one, put it away. It's the centre of those.
Here goes nothing.
Stuck into my jumper already. That's gone in really bad, that one. And they all line up, so it's something to do with the window. It's probably in the wrong place. That's what I mean, just don't video any of this, it's not a thing at the moment.
Yeah, we don't have to just video the perfect moments though. That's
No,
the
I know,
point.
but this is beyond. It's got to be right. If it's not right, it ends up peeling the paint off. We have to do this whole thing again. It's 3 or 4 days behind. It's not just perfect moments.
Anything that I can do?
Well, at the moment, couldn't even find the hole on that one.
Can't find the hole.
I've done it now. Just couldn't at the time.
Don't worry, I did check with Mike before sharing this. I think it's good to share the not so perfect moments of a tiny home renovation like this, because sometimes vlogs, including mine, can over romanticize it. And while I'm a believer in romanticizing your life, I think that's a good thing to do. It's good to share the hard moments too. The stressful moments like this where things feel worse than they are, because renos are hard, especially when you also have a job as well. They can be exciting and fulfilling, but they're really hard too. And I think that in the world of tiny home building vlogs, it can give the impression that it's all fun and games, and also glorify hyper independence. This idea of doing it all by yourself with no need for help from anyone. Hyper-independence is something that seems to have become really popular in my generation. Solo build, solo van life, solo travel, and I love my independence. But I can see how it can become a hindrance too when it goes from healthy to hyper-independent. I think it stems from the fear, maybe, that we'll end up alone, so we must prove to ourselves that we are capable of doing everything alone, as some kind of reassurance that we'll be okay. Who knows? But what I think this project is slowly trying to teach me is that, number one, it's okay to lean on others for help and support, and there will be people who want to help you. Even though it feels like I'm giving away my independence sometimes, help is a good thing. And number two, we will bicker and get frustrated and stressed, but those moments teach us how to make space for each other's stress and how to respond to each other instead of reacting. Thank you so much for watching part 1 of our window install. We love the new windows. We think they're so worth it. And in the next episode, we'll be painting the boat and installing the rest of the windows, a full makeover. So subscribe so that you don't miss it. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, as that really helps me grow this YouTube channel. And say hi in the comments below, because we love chatting with you guys. Thanks so much for being along for the ride, and I'll see you next time.